Alright, day 2 of this video, guys. Skyline's still on the hoist. The boys needed to get a flywheel machined or something along those lines, so I'm gonna have to deal with that there. It's not really in the way as such. Hopefully I don't hit my head on it too much. The main thing we have going on this today, this I need to explain. So I was obviously out here last night. The boys were working on this and I had Sikaflex, and I've decided for this weekend I'm gonna leave the Series 1, 3, whatever this front end is, on the car for this drift event, not bother with trying to rush the Series 4 stuff. Now, one of the things with these plastic flares and this track I'm going to, the track I'm going to is a lot faster than the other track, well, where we were drifting just the other day. So I really didn't want these flares coming off at high speed, because I can get up into like 4th gear in this thing on this track. Well, I did last time. Actually, I think I entered even in 5th gear one time. So yeah, definitely a lot of high speed at this track. So I don't want to risk my flares coming off. So I've gone and crudely just Sikaflex them all on. I'm just going to go over the white parts with black paint. Yes, it looks shitty. But once it's sort of black, it'll blend in with everything else that's going on here. And most importantly, the flares won't fly off, and I'll be able to continue to scrub them away like we have been doing here, which I'm really happy with. Now, this morning, obviously exhaust is all finished. What I need to get onto now is getting the passenger seat rail done. You saw a little bit of footage just a minute ago where I was cutting up these pieces here. They're actually thicker than the normal seat rails that you buy, so I'm really confident I'll be able to make a good strong seat with it. So I'm going to move this car forward now. Kind of stuffed up putting it in backwards. For some reason I thought putting it in backwards would make more sense, probably because I want to put all the front end back on. So I may get this quarter and that quarter all bolted up and the indicators back on, because Russ is going to be coming around later tonight to help wire up headlights, headlights and hazards and brake lights, because obviously need those for this event coming up. There's a night session, so that's something we need to get on top of. Other than that, yeah, bolt this front end back on, get the lid of the snorkel back on, and basically I want to get to work immediately on these passenger rails. So yeah, let's keep going. If you haven't already, like this video, subscribe if you haven't. Definitely keen to have all the new subscribers on board with this build. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time, but I just haven't had the confidence and not had really the time, where now had the time and I thought, screw it, let's give it a go. So yeah, it's definitely been fun. I'm gonna keep going.
So I don't think anyone else can drive their patrol underneath a hoist like this. I know I can't. Oh, that wing. Oh.
All right, so we've got a fair bit done today. Again, I'm sorry with the bad vlogging, but I went ahead and got the speakers fitted in the doors. You can't see that. Hold on, let me get a light. So we have full speakers in the doors now. Just zip tied on for now. The back speakers down there. Passenger seat is in with harnesses all proper, which I'm very happy with. So stereo works phenomenal now. Very, very happy with that. And I got Bluetooth, which is nice. Everyone's been asking where Russ is. Well, not everyone, there's been a bunch of questions over the course of the last month or two. Where's Russ?
Russ is here.
There's Russ.
Russ is busy.
Russ is busy. Russ is trying to get his 33 going again. If you're an OG member of the channel, you remember, geez, how long ago did it blow up?
2 and a bit years.
Jesus.
Before we went to the States.
Oh yeah, so over 2 years ago Russ's engine went no more. Just low comp or ring?
An injector failed, so it burnt part of the piston, ring clipped, and
made lots of smoke, lots of bad smoke. So yeah, Russ has been working his butt off and is building a mental RB for his R33. So that's where Russ has been. among other things. He's got a 4B now, doing a little bit of beach trips and wheeling, I've seen.
Yeah, so it's hard having 3 projects.
3 projects. Yeah. Yeah, I know the feeling. Anyway, I think I showed you the flares. I've now painted them black. What else have I done inside? Nothing extra other than what I mentioned. I'm probably kind of want to add a kill switch to this car, only because I'm sick of opening the bonnet to take the terminal off, and I don't know. I don't actually know why I bought that. Now I think about it.
You want a different one anyway.
Why?
So the one that we want, so this is what's called a battery isolator, not a kill switch.
No, that's what I mean, isolator.
Okay.
When it's parked.
Okay. In that case, you're fine.
Yeah. That's what, that I didn't want a kill switch. Yeah.
Yeah, kill switch has the extra 2 prongs, so you can kill the ECU feed, everything shuts off.
Yeah, no, this is just when it's parked, so I don't have to keep undoing the terminal, and I don't want to have to take the bonnet off every time, because it's going to have bonnet pins, and it'll just be a pain in the butt. If I can just have it on a switch, that would be good.
There is a battery terminal that you can get that has it built into it.
But then I still have to open the bonnet.
Oh, okay, yeah, that defeats that.
Yeah. VQ37, I'm just trying to leave the bonnet closed right now. Once I go down the engine swap route, probably need to open the bonnet more often. Hopefully not, but probably more often. But the reason Russ is here is he's going to sort out my light situation. Obviously, for the track, I need to have headlights, tail lights, and hazard lights. So Russ is around here whipping that together for me. Before I even got, I went off to buy some globes, and he got here while I was gone, and in that short time already had it all sussed. So he's going to go through and do that now. We scanned what did we do? We stole some lights and looms from my old Raptor tail lights, and we are about to get to it. Should be good. I'm excited to see lights on this. Almost ready daily. Take it as a Raffers.
Take it down the beach.
There'll be a nice flat beach somewhere. Daytona Beach, you could take this thing down, to be fair.
Yeah, you put some big fucking fats on the back, you go anywhere.
All right, Russ is being white and speedy. It sounded racist. It wasn't racist. You know they say white and nerdy? I'm saying white and speedy. All right, and Flano's got here. Blister. Go on, chuck the headlights on. We've got headlights, and hazards are next to the shifter in the middle. Oh, we are legit. Look at that.
Indicators actually work left, right.
Do they?
Yes.
Oh.
So you've actually got proper indicators.
You probably have to turn the ignition on. Oh, yep. Right indicator. Left indicator.
And you won't have any hyper flash after I'm done as well.
Oh, wow. Hey, that's flash for
How
a
good is Russ? This is flash for a...
Very flash for a drift
Dude,
car.
full stereo, everything.
Like I said, I put the rest of the stereo in. The homies at MTX are also going to be helping out with some speakers in this when it comes time, helping out with the stereo. It's already got a pretty decent stereo stock, but they are coming on board. They helped me out with my JZX100. They're really cool partners of the channel, so they've already reached out to get some MTX audio into this thing as well. So it's just going to be a proper little party bus. Very stoked.
Can you even call it a drift car anymore?
Pardon?
Can you even call it a drift car anymore?
It's
It's got lights, it's got indicators, it's got a stereo, it's got
It's
two
a
seats.
Grand Tourer drift car.
Man, it's a street car.
That
yeah.
sound fair?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna whip this out, turn it around so Russ can do his magic on the rear. So we're pumping along. Turns out though, when we did have that fire, we did melt some stuff. So melted, what is it? That's the whole,
This is all. So this here is the BCM, so body control module, and this is all the wiring into the car.
oh,
So this is your main power supply for the car.
and that's where it was on fire.
So that's why your gauges don't work, your blower fan doesn't work.
Oh, that's why that stuff's not working.
Yeah.
I'm glad we did this before pulling the whole dash back out.
Yeah.
Okay. That's like I like hearing that because if I didn't pull the dash out and get mad.
Yeah.
But it sucks that, yeah. Accidents happen though. It's all part of the fun. Everyone knows where the fire extinguishers are now though. Quiet on set. Ah. Alright, cars, hey? Cars are great. So turns out we have just a bunch of wiring melted and sort of stuck together at the moment. So
I'm trying to figure out what's what and I'm tired.
So basically just trying to work out if any of these wires that are melty have anything to do with it, which they very well could do. Oh, that only tells you the thingos. I know, GU's looking a lot taller than it normally does. Fab wise, we're finished for now for this event, other than doing the bonnet. I still haven't done the bonnet yet. I'm just going to pin the bonnet on for this event, just to be extra safe, and you know, we don't want any dramas. Now the electrical dramas last night, a little bit disappointing to be honest, but it is what it is. But that whole situation there, Russ is going to come back around on Thursday night. We leave Friday morning, so he's going to try and sort that out. If he can't sort it out where the main issue is, he's going to bypass that and get us going for the weekend with proper brake lights and stuff, and then we'll have to fix it properly after that. But bloody spewing. Anyway, next on the agenda is basically maintenance. So I've got the whole car elevated off the ground now. One major thing I needed to do is a wheel bearing. This wheel bearing is, I don't know if you guys can see that, but wheel bearing is completely cactus, has been cactus for a while. I think I replaced this one not long ago. Yeah, this one's mint. So yeah, gonna replace the other one. I'm also gonna go ahead and try and fit the chrome Rokus to the front of this. I also fit bigger spaces to the rear. So it's kind of hard because these flares sort of go out further at the front, but you know, we're a bit more like tire or rim on guard, whatever you want to call it now. So fitment's definitely better. Definitely not our finished fitment, but it's a good start. So I'm going to go ahead now and start working on the front. See if I can't get this wheel bearing changed over reasonably quick. And then get on to fitting the Rokus. And I definitely want to get some real cool rolling shots of it with the Rokus on the front. Excited. Alright, got the car on the fresh pair of rear tyres, now on the Kansai Rokus. That fitment, people are asking for a better fitment, doesn't get much better than that. That is like, it's actually touching, so it'll wear its way in. That'll be cool. This side, I have a bit more camber on this side, so I've decided I'm probably going to take this thing in for a wheel alignment tomorrow, so that'll be funny, getting it on the wheel alignment machine and see what we come up with. But last time this car was driven really properly and hard and crashed a lot was when Daigo Saito was here. And yeah, he crashed quite a few times when it was the 370Z. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it to an alignment rack, probably in tomorrow's vlog. That'll be kind of funny to see what the boys at the wheel alignment shop think of wheel aligning this Patrol. I've put bigger spaces on the back now. This is probably a better example on this side, but we are pretty damn flush. I've actually had to radius the guards a bit to be able to put the tires on. This side especially is a real mission to get the wheels like up and in. So yeah, this is like, see how there's a slight radius in the flare? That's essentially what I'll be doing once I go all the Series 4 stuff. I'll be able to slightly radius that flare. I'll be able to suck in on the flares a little bit, so there'll be less of a gap. Same with the front. Well, not the same with the front actually. I won't be able to radius it more, but you know, you get the idea. I'll be able to get that radius, so there'll be less wheel rub, and overall the fitment will be better and all that sort of jazz. So yeah, haven't had a chance to put the bonnet on because I've been working by myself today, and it's a two-person job to get the bonnet sort of lined up before I can drill the holes to be able to put the bonnet pins in. And other than that, I believe I've done everything I can do. before this event as far as mechanicals go. It's pretty much ready. I said I'm going to make a phone call in a sec, book in for an alignment, and then Russ will be here in a little bit to, on Thursday, to fix the wiring properly, hopefully. If not fix it properly, we'll bypass the issue and get it all working. So yeah, pretty stoked. Really want to get some rolling shots. All right, so changing plans. We are taking this car for a wheel alignment right now. Wifey just got home with the Raptor and my buddy can fit it in for a wheel alignment, so we're racing there now.
Luke, stop!
Oh, I forgot about that stuff.
Oh my god, this is the crap I have to deal with, guys.
You're gonna have to go and tell me which way to go.
A little bit. Huh? It does, but just. You need to get it in the exact right spot. Yeah, slightly. Stop.
So I just had to get Bossy to reconnect the battery for me. It's already filming.
I was wondering that might flex out, so.
Yeah. So fitment's a problem.
Should be right.
So what are we putting it in? Is it Patrol or a 370Z?
Probably a Patrol.
Just for a laugh at first to see what it says.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Everything wrong.
Well, I'm pretty sure the stand on them is like either 0 or positive camber.
Yeah.
And so it's definitely
gonna get
definitely
mad.
going to be a bit out.
Mate, you're all wrong. Down. Hang on. No, nearly. Patrol, there you go.
That's it. What is it?
It's about that Y61
Y61 98.
wagon.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely a wagon.
Definitely a wagon.
Tyre size.
That's an issue. That's definitely not them tyres.
265/18.
245.
35.
That will do. We'll set it.
See how that.
What's the problem?
Every time we try and move, yeah.
My fitment's too good.
Yeah.
Well, you know why
fitment's
this
pretty
happened? People were bagging me about my fitment, so I'm like, now you can't really say much about that.
good. Yeah. Remember your AE86 when I aligned that as I turned it, it was flexing out your guard.
Yeah.
That sort of fitment.
It's all good.
It's how it's meant to be.
Yeah. So, all done? All good?
All done.
Ready to race?
We'll see. It should be perfect. The rear end wasn't far out, but the front end you're about 10 mil toe in.
Yeah.
So if you're drifting with 10 mil toe in, you're definitely a good driver. Like that was, like I've tried to drift anything with even 4 mil toe in.
Oh no,
It's
it
impossible.
It honestly didn't feel bad the other day. I think I was more just bloody excited about driving it. It felt pretty good, but I also did replace a Heim. I did that off camera, but I replaced a Heim at the back of one. So if I replace the Heim and it puts the caster back forward, would it then have towed it in, or if it went back,
It
or
would have
vice
towed
versa?
in a little bit, but yeah, like 10
10's a
mils
lot. Yeah,
Like,
so it probably was towing in regardless.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would go with that. Just from the weight change of the white shells, that would also change it, because your canvas, everything will change as well.
Yeah.
So as you can, like, bring it down.
The camber was pretty spot on though, wasn't it?
Yeah,
5 degrees aside. Just over 5 degrees aside, wasn't it?
Oh, that'll be that one there. So, is that it there? Yep, here we go. So you were 5 and a quarter, and the rear was a little bit positive, so
Yep.
I've brought that to 0,
Yep.
and we've gone about 12 mil towing in the rear.
12 mil total.
Yeah, 12 mil total.
What was it?
That was probably, unfortunately I didn't save the befores, but it was probably about 6 or 7, but I had about half a degree positive camber, so now it's back to 0.
Yeah.
So it should, when it squats a little bit more, end up about half a degree negative, and probably, I would say, about 4 mil total tow in
Yeah.
when you're actually on power.
Oh, these knuckles game tow.
Alright, so you're going to end up about 20 like last time.
Alright, so we should get some good freewheeling stuff of this thing this weekend. We're hooked.
Hey, look, you drifted at 20, so
Yeah.
old mate, that fella from Japan, he was struggling, but you did fine with it. So
Daigo Saito.
yeah, he was definitely struggling.
Yeah. Bit too much car for him.
Yeah,
Too much
way too
grip,
much grip,
not enough
yeah.
power.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright,
Thank you, sir.
All good.
Alright, I don't know where I got to on my Mad Russia thing, but I also went and fitted up all my tyres and stuff. So I've got all my wheels and tyres, realising I have a lot. So the in-between mission here, between doing the patrol things, I just dropped the patrol off to Russ so he can sort out the remainder of those electricals this afternoon. And I'll be going to pick that up later this arvo. I clearly have a ton of wheels and only not a huge bed on the Raptor. I do have a tyre rack for my trailer that you guys can see right there. I've sat it on. It is a removable one. I'm gonna make it not a removable one anymore. Pretty sure the bonnet fits under. I might get Russ to just do a measurement for me quickly to just make sure my bonnet will fit under that for the Raptor, for the Patrol. And I'm gonna basically build a second tyre rack sort of under, but in front here. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna give that a rip now, see what I can do. I'm kind of thinking I should weld this on, but I'll work it out. Alright, first bar locked in. Going to go ahead and build another bar out to the front and then another one to help stabilize. Should be all right. I'm going to go similar measurements to here, maybe slightly tighter, and should be all good. All right, tyre rack is basically done. I'm pretty happy with it. Boston's currently using the leftover metal as a big ramp to put his Hot Wheels down. But yeah, I think this is going to work pretty well. I think I just need to add in some more tabs. So I'm going to add in another tab here, one on the other side, and the one that was on the other side is actually broken off. So I need all those tabs to be able to run a strap over. You can see where one was here and they just didn't weld it very well. So yeah, I've been looking into my heights. I think where it's sitting now should be okay. This used to sit a ton higher, but I didn't like it being way over the roof of the car. And it's removable, so this sort of made sense to have it lower. It will fit over the bonnet of the Patrol as it sits, but it won't fit the Suzuki, because I'm actually tempted to weld it on, but I don't want to. If I do that, I'll need to make this bar here removable, which is definitely doable, not the end of the world, but not right now. We don't need to be doing that. So overall, pretty happy with the extra tyre rack. It should hold, yeah, like another 6 wheels, 6 on the top, 6 below. Still leaves me with another 4 wheels I got to put somewhere. because I've got to put merch and spares and all of that in the bed of this. And as much as I like this cover, it's kind of useless from a point of view of that bit at the end for the roller shutter takes up a ton of space. So yeah, but I really like this on the truck, so we'll see what we do. I'm gonna go get some of my camping gear and then we'll go and see Russ with the patrol and see where he's at. Oh, it landed on its wheels. Yeah. Woohoo! All right, I went ahead and put some wheels and tires on. Oh, Blister's here.
Hey! This time.
Right. Oh, you're at work.
I was at work this time.
So, turns out I can fit more than 6. It's actually 7 across, which means my capacity now on my trailer is 14 tires. Look at that, I can mass. Yeah, so 14 tires. Mass.
Mass is very different.
Maths, I said.
Oh,
Yeah, not mass. Well, I have a mass of 14 tires I can carry with me. That's pretty bloody good. Found out a buddy's coming out on Saturday, so he'll be able to carry my other 4. So yeah, solid as far as tires goes. Very happy with the rack and everything we did. I ended up putting in, cutting a chain in half and putting hooks on either side and fixing the original hooks as well. So very, very happy with this. My only concern is if the patrol, I'm pretty sure, I've got Russ to send me measurements of how high the patrol is. I'm pretty sure it'll fit.
Yeah, but you said the same thing before. I asked yesterday, it was lower than the 31.
Yeah, but who says the 31 would fit on this trailer? I had the 370 on this trailer and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But probably what I'll end up doing, which I can't remember if I already said to you guys or not, but I'll end up removing this bar, I reckon, and making it removable and actually welding the rack onto the trailer permanent. And then I'll probably try and add some sort of hydraulic to the front so I can actually jack the trailer up to tilt it rather than having people having to stand on the back. Not really 100% sure how those systems work, but I definitely think that'd be the go, to be able to, you know, just jack it up with a little jacky thing.
I don't like the sound of
Drive
Manuel.
Huh?
Manuel labour.
Manuel?
I don't like that sound.
No, that little jack.
Electronic.
Yeah, a little jacky thing's not bad because it just stops us from having to stand on the back, and the patrol's only going to get lower at the front. So, and my other cars are low anyway, so definitely want to go ahead and do that. And in other news, if anyone is interested, Wifey's JZX100 Mark II will be for sale. So yeah, it'll be up for sale for like 42. As it sits with the works, the super brakes, all of the good stuff. So if you're interested in that, slip into my DMs on Instagram. We're doing up an official sale post soon. Basically, we want to get rid of that and start getting onto some more fun project stuff. And that extra money there, that is sitting there 99.99% of the time because she never drives it. And most of the time it has a flat battery because she never drives it, covered in dust because she never drives it. I think even the insurance we've got on it is 2,000 Ks a year, and she still doesn't even come close. She doesn't even do 1,000 Ks a year in that car. So
the longest trip it's going to have done in the last year.
Oh, will be this weekend. Yeah.
This weekend.
Yeah.
And she doesn't even want to drive it back. I'm driving it back.
Oh, really? Yeah, Tiana just really doesn't drive. That's all it is to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're interested, the JZX100 Mark II will be for sale. Manual, big lock, coilovers, bride seat, all the good stuff. Power FC will all be for sale. And yeah, we're making some room for some new stuff, so that'll be cool. All right, it's been bloody hectic. We are fully packed now. I had to put the swags on the roof of the patrol for sheer novelty points. My tyre rack's full. Got a couple more things to put in the back of the Raptor, some merch and stuff. And then we are hitting the road. Luckily, Russ has come this morning. We put some of our stuff in his rig. And Tiana's coming out with the Mark II. So yeah, all is good. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Bye.